Let me guess. Now you're going to be annoying. There we go. There we go. Welcome back. Sorry about that. What up, Teo? Appreciate you dropping in. I don't know why it does that, man. Sometimes Streamlabs and YouTube just don't work together. I don't understand it. It's like just randomly will stop what it's doing. Also, that's the battleship Yamato, and it is dipped. Hey, Jeffrey, appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, sorry about if you guys were part of the stream before it crashed. Like I said, it just sometimes does not go in our favor. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to try to deal with this little turd. Come on, game. Look at the amount of torpedoes this little turd is sending in our direction. Smoke's gonna run out eventually, for both of us. His is gone. Ours is gone. How is he able to stay outside of detection? He cannot possibly be faster than us, right? Like, I find it very difficult to believe that he would be faster than us. We're doing 38.5 knots, for fuck's sake. Clearly, we can't even spot the guy. I mean, the game, these guys have to be bugged. I refuse to believe that they're capable of being this sneaky. Maybe if we detach, send one up this direction, and send the other one out this direction. Kind of box them in, maybe. Come on, man! Oh my god, and he managed to torp my other fucking destroyer. I am done with these dumb fucking cruisers, man. Like, I am so done. Like, there is no way in hell he predicted that I was gonna fucking split these guys off and go over there. I swear to god, they are spawning these torpedoes in. They're not actually launching them. Or how they managed to launch them so perfectly every fucking time before I even know what the fuck I'm gonna do is beyond me. That is straight horseshit. I do not understand how that works. What up, Illuminati? How's it going? Ingmar, good to see you. Good morning. About 46 Ewoks. Nariko, welcome back. Sorry, everybody. I apologize for the stream crashing. I try to keep everything together, but sometimes OBS and Streamlabs have other ideas. Unfortunately. What up, Imperial Cat? Good to see you as well. These guys are as accurate with torpedoes as the frickin' British were with their battleships. It's ridiculous. These guys legitimately will predict the future. Like, ah, look at that. Still hitting us. Would you? Like, we're in a smoke screen running away, and he's still able to shoot us so accurately. And, of course, detonates my torpedoes, right? I would very much like to get away. Also, how the hell are you coming back? Go away. Are you crazy? Are you crazy or just plain stupid? Stupid is as stupid does, man. Okay. I mean, technically, I think they still offer. Well, maybe not. The Japanese don't I mean, a lot of nations don't. I was gonna say, I think technically the Japanese have like a Yamato museum, where they have like a scaled version of the Yamato, like a massive scaled version of the Yamato. Could be wrong though. I think they do though. Yeah, so the Yamato Museum, aka the Kure Maritime Museum, is in Kure, Japan. And they have a scale. I don't know. I don't know what the scale is. I was looking for it. I didn't see it. What up, Aiden? Welcome back. What is best for designs? Good guns, armor, maneuverability, or stability? Number one, you want better guns and rangefinders. That's going to give you your bonuses to accuracy. But stability is a big part now. Like, I feel like stability has gotten a rework recently that's made them even more important. Yeah, I know the fjords, right? Like, I thought they were sunk in the fjords of Sweden, though. Like, on the opposite shores. Were the fjords... was it the fjords of Norway? Must have been. I don't know. When I think of the area, like, it just seemed like they would be on the other side. But, yeah, that makes more sense that it would be Norway. Okay. I definitely know, like, they were, like, Tirpitz in particular was sunk in the fjords, and it took the British a long, it's like a lot of attacks to take it down. Lots of bombing runs, lots of, like, scuba trips, like, they were doing everything. They were pulling out all the stops. Seriously? How are these guys all at the back? already landing hits. Holy crap. They can't see us either. That's the hilarious part. These destroyers literally cannot see us. We're landing hits. Come on, boys, finish them off before they get their torps off. Torps in the water, torps in the water. Oh, dear God. This is about to be a goddamn nightmare. I'm ending it before those torps find a home. I don't want those torps to land. What up, Kyle? Good to see you. Japan should make a 1-to-1 scale of Yamato. Yeah. Maybe out of plastic. And that would still be a lot of plastic. Also, what up, Llama? How's it going? Appreciate you dropping in. Rail fan, good to see you as well. I have Saipan, but I don't ever use carriers. And it is literally cracked. It's cracked because it has HE bombs that, it drops multiple bombs per plane. And the HE bombs are disgusting, capable of delivering ridiculous amount of damage as well as fires. And then it also drops 2 torps per plane and attacks with two planes per strike. So you end up with multiple rounds of dropping 4 torpedoes in one like flight, essentially. It's ridiculous. All right, heavy cruisers are going after the Sankt Andra. It is one of those heavy heavy torpedo light cruisers. It's pretty OP. It's easily the best carrier tier for tier. Right there, like with pre-nerfed. Oh, what do you call it? Parsifal and all that. Graf Zeppelin actually does have secondaries. I've seen a couple of people memeing it up with it. It's gotten buffed. If I had known it was going to get buffed, I would have definitely taken it. But all right, Nishi. Go out and murder. Maybe able to outspot our destroyers and stay out of sight. By God, you're not going to outspot us. They've officially spotted us. Lord have mercy. Can you aim in the same zip code, please? That looks decent. A little behind. Secondaries will probably hit first. Oh, that looks good. Oh, just short. switch over to HE, please. Surely we can pin this guy at any angle. All we gotta do is hit him. Probably overpin him. He's desperately trying to run. Okay, HE out of the secondaries, please. There we go. That'll slow him down. Good luck running away with holes in your ship. How fast is this thing? Yeah, this thing's only capable of 37.4 knots. How the hell is it outrunning my destroyers? Destroyers are capable of 38.5 knots. Torpedo detonation, you'll love to see it. What's wrong, you little turd? Are you struggling? Does it feel not fair when you can't even shoot back? What a shame. An absolute travesty that you can't use your torpedoes and your guns. What a shame. This is for all those destroyers that you guys have been harassing. All my cruisers that have taken torpedoes because of your dumb little glass. You're done. Dude, Des Moines is such a good ship. You will not go wrong hitting Des Moines, I guarantee it. Especially if you love cruisers. Thoughts on Zao? I don't have it yet, Jeffrey. I'm getting close to unlocking it, but I don't have it yet. I say close. Actually, Zao was the most recent one, so it's a little bit further behind. Henri the Fourth is getting close. Alaska's fantastic. WoW's is dying, unfortunately. I don't know about that. There's a lot of older players that are getting tired of playing because it's kind of repetitive and frustrating with all of the players that we get on every team. So, like, that's a thing. But in terms of overall, like, there are new players coming in to replace the old players. Is it ideal? No. But wargaming games have a tendency to keep going, believe it or not. World of Tanks console, everybody said it was dying back when I was leaving it 5 years ago. It's still around. A lot of people like to think that things are like the games are gonna die like suddenly. It's just not the way it works. Like wargaming will keep pumping money into it, keep advertising it, keep getting new players as long as they can. As long as the game is profitable, they will keep going. How are these people still putting up a fight? Okay, now we're starting to progress. All right, now we're starting to make some moves here. Also, we have this here. Let's go ahead and move him down with these heavy cruisers. Why not? They can be the home force for now. Shouldn't be anything to worry about over here. Okay. At least that's happening. Unfortunately, Pakistan gave up trying to grab Afghanistan for now. Okay, you can go ahead and come out of there. See how they keep refusing to, like, split these guys up? Alright. Merge with that fleet, please. 32% chance. All right. Takaku is officially done. Let's get Takaku and its fleet over here. How is their destroyers not working now? God bless it. It's all right. Takaku should be able to make it. I mean, they have one submarine here, but it's slightly terrifying. But I'm sure it'll be okay. I didn't see how long it was going to take. How long is it going to take to get there? It's going to take 2 turns. That's perfect. Perfect timing. Hopefully that extra tonnage will push us over the cap in terms of what we can expect. I don't like it being this low of a chance to succeed, though, because I have a feeling we're going to be disappointed. There's a convoy somewhere. Okay. Light cruiser Kashiwara versus the light cruiser Magnet. Okay. I'll take that fight. Yeah, World of Warplanes has always existed. Like, it's been around almost as long as World of Tanks and World of Warships. It's just that nobody actually enjoys the game. Or at least most people don't. I have never heard anything good about the game, so I haven't actually played it. Speed up. HE can fire out to 18.2. There we go. Let's murder these transports while we're waiting. Beautiful. Speed up time. I think I'm going to keep it into ×3 for now. Big hits. Destroyed a torpedo. Fire the guns! Little bastard. AP the shit out of that little bird. Right. Alright. That was successful. Dead Space. I've never actually played a Dead Space game either. Heard of it, just never played it. Mino finishes this week. Colombo should be next week. Already Alaska, Des Moines, Gearing, Midway, Yamato, Shima, Schlieffen, Napoli, and Ohio. Okay, so you've got Alaska, Des Moines, Gearing, Midway, Yamato, Shima, Schlieffen. I would say go Conqueror. Maybe Conqueror's a good fun ship. Um, and of course, maybe like Shimakaze for the memes if you've never played it. What up, Christopher with a K? Good to see you. Any news on my return as a CC? Unfortunately, not yet. So they did say they would watch me closely for a couple of months and see how I do, and we'll see. It's in their hands. I'm doing everything I can to try to maintain control, even though I know I still get upset. I don't get as upset as I used to. All right. Why are you not moving? Oh, wait, you are. Okay. Next turn. What up, Nuked One? Good to see you. Good eye, mate. Don't forget to punch that like button for me, guys. It does help a lot. Appreciate you. It's very difficult for me to control my frustration. I like to run my mouth when it comes to like competitive situations. Like it goes all the way back into sports, man. When I played basketball, like there was so much trash talking and stuff that goes on when you play like sports. So it's just a hard habit to break. It's not a good excuse, but it's there. What up, Curve? Morning. You're enjoying the 2024 series as well? There's been a lot of people say they're enjoying it, so I'm glad to hear it. It gives me a lot of content I can do for quite a while. We do the battleships tech tree first, and then move on to maybe doing some of the like premium battleships and stuff. I tend to stick with the battleships because nobody watches cruiser videos for me, and people don't like watching destroyer videos. You already have the Shima. Might do Worcester. Worcester would be a good one if you don't have like a light cruiser. I mean, you have Mino, but Mino doesn't have HE. And let's be honest, Brisbane is not a Mino. It may pretend to be. Sirius signed a special alliance with us again. Nice. They lost 121,000 men. Like, they cannot possibly be recovering these fucking fights, right? Like, they still show that they have 102,000 people in their military. They started with like 212 in that fight. Like, they've lost all of those men. Like, they shouldn't keep getting them back. What is this? Like they're doing a land invasion on what? Montenegro? I'm half tempted to let them capture it, but it's too late. I'm already here. We're trying to be anyway. Did I already get here? Where's my battleship? Oh, it's right there. Right? Oh, that's my heavy cruisers that actually split off. Is Tekaku in here? It is. I have got here early. We're still like way off. They got a battleship here, but he won't come out. I don't like our odds of succeeding, but we have as much tonnage as I can muster for the moment. We have, what, 2 more months? And I don't think we're going to get anybody out in that time. Yeah. Definitely not going to get anybody out in that time period. Could send Kashiwara up, but I'm not gonna, it's not gonna sway anything. Screw it. We'll move Kashiwara. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it. Yeah, I don't know why it's not giving me details on this, unless it's like a fake. Germany's trying to push again. We're up to 33% of our army logistics, so that's good news. All right, well, in that case, keep on trucking. That's all we can do. Yeah, any sort of like multiplayer competitive environment, you're gonna have frustrations boil over. It's just the way it is. I think I've gotten a lot better over the last 2 years, especially in the last year in particular, at least keeping somewhat in control. Yeah, I still get frustrated. I still say shit, but I don't like call people out. I don't say like really nasty shit. Like I just say I can't believe the stupidity most of the time, but with more colorful words. So I hope that they see that I've made progress and they'll decide to bring me back in. Definitely saved me a lot of money. You really enjoyed the Bismarck intro with Sabaton. I wish I could do stuff like that more often, but copyright music just eats my ad revenue. Even that video, they shared the revenue, so they're splitting it 50-50 essentially, which is better than most companies do. So I'll give them that. But at the end of the day, like, it still sucks because that video's done pretty well for me, and I'm gonna only get like half the revenue. So it's over 10,000 views. It'll probably have earned me, I don't know, 60 or $70 normally. It's only gonna earn me like $20 or $30. Yeah, trust me, Kay. I do know, man. Trust me, I'm aware. I don't like that side of me either, man. I don't. I truly don't. Which is why, like, when I got kicked from the CC program, like, everybody saw me get emotional about it is because of that. I don't like that side of me either. I wish that I could be, tame and keep my cool all the time. It's just not, I can't do it. So I've gotten better. It's just something that you can't fix it overnight. You just got to work on it, you know? I'm just going to call you K from now on because I always call you Christopher with a K. I'm just going to call you K. You're now officially a man in black. Oh my god, are we froze again? Lord have mercy, what is going on with this game tonight? This is the third time. Third time. I've technically played Crash Bandicoot way back in the day on PlayStation 2 demo discs, but never actually like played it in reality. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what's going on tonight. Kamimuro Hikinojo was a Japanese admiral of the Imperial Japanese Navy, commanding the Second Fleet during the Russo-Japanese War. His failure to trap the Russian ships in Vladivostok and the loss of many troop ships caused widespread protests, asking him to commit suicide. He regained his honor in his very successful battles at Ulsan and Tsushima. Wow, that's got to be rough. Like, you got to think, like, during that time period, like, if the populace is calling for you to kill yourself because you've dishonored yourself in the Navy or your country, to be able to not do that and then fight to regain your respect and honor, like, that's some shit right there. Christopher, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do Master Duel Monday anymore. I do enjoy Master Duel Monday, but it's just, it doesn't do well on the channel, unfortunately. Look, now they got 260,000 people. Lord have mercy, game. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it and it was a lot of fun, but I can't put enough time into that game to like get new decks and stuff and learn all the ins and outs of everything. Um, and so like I can't keep spending money on a game that's not earning me anything in return, really. So I do appreciate it and I enjoyed it. We may do a stream here and there in the future. I can't make any guarantees, but like we may do a stream here and there of Master Duel, but at this point, I don't know when or if that'll ever happen. At the end of the day, I have to run my channel like a business because it's my own, it's my income. So I can't, like, if I can make more money doing other games during the time that I was spending with Master Duel, then it makes sense that I would head in that direction. Am I gonna pick up other games this year? I'm gonna try. Like, I really am gonna try to branch out more this year. We started to branch out last year. Um, we've had mixed success here and there, but I'm gonna try. I truly am. Telescopic snorkel, very nice. Cryptography. Brazil signed a special trade agreement with us. This is a mess over here. And it's not showing that they're actually... I can't see this land invasion. One more month. We have a basically a 1 in 3 chance that we actually pull this off. I don't like those odds, if I'm being honest. They have a battle cruiser here. He's all by himself, too. They like to do that, like wait till the last possible month and then jump in and just like take away any hope that I would have of actually completing it. All right. Did we spend all this time for this for nothing? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. What up, Mary Toast? Appreciate you dropping in. Would you stream sports games like Madden or NBA? Probably not, just due to the fact that I'm not very good at those kinds of games. I enjoy playing Madden occasionally, but I'm usually playing on like rookie or slightly above rookie because I suck. But Like I am wanting to like put a little bit more effort into like some new games where I like record like my gameplay and then edit it down into single videos rather than live stream everything. Because I feel like that's how I'm gonna like break through this like funk that my channel gets in. Because we've pretty much got as many people as we're gonna get from World of Warships Legends. Like that's not gonna get us much more from this point. And I love streaming. I love the engagement with you guys. And streaming tends to earn me more than anything else that I do. But if I want to reach more people, I need to branch out to newer games, and I need to branch out to increase my editing and put out like normal, 20 to 30 minute long edited videos. The new Forza, I suck at Forza so bad. Best games you want to see is this game and World of Warships, maybe some others. Yeah, I mean it's all a thing. Like this game and World of Warships are not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm gonna keep playing them because they do well on the channel. This game maybe doesn't do as well as World of Warships, but it does pretty well for what it is. And so I enjoy these little late night streams with you guys. Obviously, I mean these are the streams where I'll put in 4 to 10 hours without blinking. Like I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. Um, but I definitely need to like come up like I said. There's the game that I kind of want to get into that's called what did I say it was? Beer Factory Tycoon. Like I think that'd be a fun game to do because I have real life experience in that sort of factory setting. So I think that'd be kind of fun to narrate as I learn the game. Um, Mix in what little knowledge I have, but there's all sorts of games that are on the horizon for PC as well that are naval in things. Plus we had the new game with um, Arms Trade Tycoon tanks. You guys remember that recently in a stream? That's going to be getting an update in the near future, and I hear it's got big things, so I'm looking forward to that. We will definitely be playing that. Fuck, this goddamn game keeps hanging up. What the hell is going on tonight? Sorry. Like I just keep I'm talking to you guys and I'm not paying attention to the fact that the game isn't progressing. It's just sitting there on next turn. It's driving me crazy. Hey, yo, Rocco. What up, my dude? It is incredibly frustrating, as are most multiplayer online games. Anytime you're putting your success or failure into the hands of random people on the internet, you're going to have frustration built in. Also, even if that's not the case, like I am super competitive anyway. So like you could put me in a 1v1 against the dude and I would be like losing my mind half the time just due to the fact that like I'm just super competitive. Like I was never very good at basketball, but by God, it didn't stop me from competing. I go out there, I'd throw myself all over the place. I'd run guys down across the floor. Like I was a big fat guy, but people would be surprised how much I could jump and move for a big guy. It's Windows time for a weekly reboot. I actually rebooted not that long ago, which is weird for me because I don't do that very often. What up, Joel? Did you know that the Pommern was the best battleship? No. No, I would have to argue the opposite of that, in fact. See, now it's progressed to January of 1946. This is so weird. Okay, we're going to try this again. Please progress, game. Question mark. I have an idea. Okay, it is actually progressing this time. The log is doing its thing. I mean, we're still blockading the crap out of these guys. Please turn red. Please turn red. Uh... Nuked One coming in gifting a membership. Thank you so much, my dude. Get some goat in the chat for Nuked One as well. Yeah, Gunny, we took out Russia. We own all of Russia now. Come on, finish building your ships so we can move on with it. Also, welcome to the stream, Gunny. Yeah, there's some pretty crazy ships that people were building in that game. I came up with some crazy ones too, but not nearly as nice as some of them. Oh my god, we pulled it off! We had a 1 in 3 chance and we actually pulled it off. Let's go! The battle cruiser Erzherzog Albrecht. 16.2 inch guns, you get 12 of them. That is slightly terrifying, if I'm being real. That is more than slightly terrifying, to be perfectly honest. Please don't spawn me right next to these turds. I would like to keep a little bit of distance this time. Also, notice that they didn't capitulate. Which is why I think I might have to edit the game save to give them that province, because the game doesn't think they have that province, and therefore I can't declare a freaking naval invasion of that province because they don't technically own it. They just own the port. It's weird. Do I like War Thunder? I've played War Thunder. It's not for me. I hate the controls. I enjoyed certain elements of it, but the controls are just too bad for me. Alright. Get you in a division. I didn't mean to put you in the division. Heavy cruisers. Light cruiser. Destroyers. Alright. Speed up time. Should be able to engage them once we get down to around 34 kilometers with our heavy cruisers. They have spotted us. It'll be interesting to see if they actually are capable of engaging us at this range. It'll be more fun to see if we can actually get it at this range. We can. partial pins. Maybe switch to HE. Oh, we don't have the range to shoot him with HE, do we? HE is 26 kilometers. Yeah. Keep the HE. I would much rather keep shooting than to stop shooting. Okay, now he's shooting at us, but he's shooting at our destroyers. We are 24 kilometers out. So ideally we want to stay outside of... Oh my god. Okay, that's ours. Ideally we want to stay outside of 24 kilometers. It's about to start shooting at us, I think. Able to shoot HE now. Start burning up the turret to the ground. Come on, boys, light them up. There we go. We actually scored a flood with that HE. Very nice. Currently at 21 kilometers. He's moving away. Abreast, please. Spread out. I don't want you guys all sitting in one line for this little turret to hit everybody. Also, go loose. Yours. Okay, you're fine. He's at 18 kilometers. I know we got 24 kilometer torpedo. Actually, these only have 18. We're getting floods. He's coming towards us. Open up the angle. Launch all of your torps, please. I think he turned away there. He's taking a beat down from all these fires and now flooding as well. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful! Flawless victory. Love it. 8:30 a.m. for you guys? It's 2:30 a.m. here. Nice, Nuked One. Well, I wish you the best on your stream. I can't guarantee that we'll ever get a chance to play together. Like I've tried to tell everybody, is like, there's just too many people trying to play with me. I feel terrible because I can't play with everybody. So I tend to not play with anybody. I know that's probably a dumb way to do things, but... That was absolutely beautiful. I'm on Twitch, but I don't actually like stream through Twitch. I've thought about it. I really have. I've actually been thinking a lot about doing streams on Twitch. Because that's why people go to Twitch. Like, their entire audience is people that are looking for streams. Whereas YouTube, people tend to look for just regular videos. So it's a lot harder to be a streamer on YouTube than it is for Twitch. But Twitch is going through a lot of crap right now that's not ideal. They're struggling. They're losing money hand over fist. Like, they're struggling. Okay, we've got a fight going on over here again. We're at 5%. Like, if we can actually pull this off, I would love it. Not gonna lie. Like, we keep trying. We do have Croatia, but like I said, they have this port right here, and there's no way for me to actually navally invade it because they're not technically, like, a thing. All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna save the game. We're gonna make a backup save just in case. I'm gonna give them Montenegro as a province and see if that fixes this bug real quick. See if we can fix the bug. Well, I'm glad you got to drop in and see the live stream, my guy. That's one of the reasons I really like these Ultimate Admiral streams as well, and streaming late at night, is because I always stream like Legends during the middle of the afternoon. Sometimes I'll do it early morning, but it's usually middle of the afternoon. So like to get you guys to be able to like watch from all over the world at different times that are a little bit more convenient for you is awesome. I get to hang out with you guys in person. It's great. All right, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to open up maybe hard disk drive and downloads. Open a new tab. Then I need to go to Windows. It shouldn't take me more than a couple. I'm pretty good at this. I have had a little bit of practice at this point. All right. Now we open up a new window. We go let's drag this over here. Go to JSON editor. Let you guys see what I'm doing real quick. I clicked the wrong button like a doof doof. I don't want OBS up. I want to show you guys. I think it was scene. There you go. There you go. You guys can see what I'm doing now. But anyway, we're going to open up the file that I just created, the JSON file. We got to go to Windows, Users, Spart, App Data, Local Low, Game Labs, Ultimate Admiral, Save 1. We load that up. If we edit provinces, should be able to find Montenegro. Be M. There we go. It's currently owned by Serbia. It should be owned by Austro-Hungary. Let me just double check. Is there... I want to make sure I get the... It's just called Austria. Is it called Austria? No. Shouldn't be. All right, hold that thought. Let's look at players. Austria is major. Okay, it is just called Austria at this point. Okay, just make sure. All right. So edit provinces. Go with the ID again down to the M's. Montenegro should be owned by Austria. And Austria. Apply. Save to disk. Okay, should be saved by now. Let me double check real quick. If we go to downloads. Okay, we got save one there. Beautiful. Drag that over here. Delete the old JSON. Rename this. Beautiful. And now we close this tab. We open up Ultimate Admirals. You guys are back. We go back up here. We convert the JSON back into a bin file. What about Geometry Dash? I've literally never heard of it. And now we load the game. Imagine seeing Spartan playing or completing a level like Bloodlust. See, that's another thing that I've thought about getting into is like rage games, because I know a lot of people watch me for rage. So like I feel like I could like do the whole rage game thing, but also the other part of me does not want to be that miserable. What up, Sun Joe? I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Hopefully you're doing well this morning. Gonna fire up WoWs to see how far the update is. Nice. Appreciate you dropping in, Ingmar. All right, it should load in just fine, and they should, if it worked correctly, they should have the control over Montenegro. Okay. They do. So now what we should be able to do is initiate a naval invasion of Montenegro to finish our victory against these guys. And there you have it. Look at that! We fix our own problems around here, folks. All right, let's move these guys a little bit. That's how you know you've been around a game too long. Like when you can literally go in and edit the game files to fix bugs. Like you know you've been like I've noticed like there are actually like spelling errors and stuff in the like different codes of the like parts of the game. Like the Philippines in the game, the actual province ID for the Philippines is spelled incorrectly. So like if you go over here and you look at the Philippines, this is spelled correctly. West Philippines, right? This is how it's spelled. In the game, if you go into the code and look at it, or into the JSON file and look at it, it will literally say Phillipines. It's all messed up. So like it's a whole thing. And if you don't spell it the way that it is in the code, if you spell it like this, it won't work. It'll like freeze the game up. Ask me how I know. Spin the wheel. All right, here we go. So this should be the last remaining fight for the Austro-Hungarians. Like this is their last port. We fixed the bug hopefully, and then from here should be just absolute golden. Wait, yeah, because they have this port, the bar. Okay. Well, next turn. I may have jumped the gun on that. I may have needed to go another turn. They may have capitulated, but I don't know. I think as long as they had that port, I think they were going to continue to be annoying. So we'll give them Montenegro and allow us to take that from them, and that should trigger their collapse. And then there is just the United States, Germany, Italy, France, and Britain. 5 more countries to go. They keep losing all their submarines, that's for sure. Like, I don't know how many more submarines they could possibly have at this point. At this point, I'm going to just go ahead and auto-resolve this because I don't feel like fighting them. Actually, this is the little turd burglar that keeps screwing us over. So I lied. I'm going to go into this fight and I'm going to murder him. Battle! That's the Zerini mother trucker that keeps screwing us over. You keep thinking about making a YouTube channel? I say do what you enjoy, man. What up, Sun Joe? Appreciate you dropping in. Do what you enjoy. I enjoy what I do, which is why I put up with the grind that is YouTube. Like, YouTube is a grind. I have been doing this for going on 8 years. Come October, it will be 8 years. It is not an easy thing. A lot of people think that they can just jump on and start making content and people will just flock to them. I promise that is very rare. You got to build yourself up from nothing. It takes forever to get noticed. For reals. Ask anybody. I mean, look at all the people that I've shouted out and how few of them are actually like making waves to this day. Like, I've shouted out a lot of people. Alright, enemy destroyers, or friendly destroyers, are going to go forward. Battleships, go ahead and follow the destroyers for now. Enemy is right off our bow. We're going to hunt these little turds and we're going to kill them. Finally. I don't know what it is about this freaking, like, engagement always being, like, foggy or stormy, but their luck runs out today. My battleships are going to murder their face holes. Yeah, the Hitogoroshi is a massive ship. 17-inch quad guns, so 16, 17-inch guns. All the secondaries you could ever ask for. And then Shogun is right behind it. It's one of our older designs. It's a Dreadnought. Look at this thing. I actually really enjoy this design. Like, I feel like I did a really good job with this particular ship. For what it is. But it's an old design at this point. Okay, we're down to ×5. They've officially spotted Hitogoroshi. We're gonna just maintain course for now. We should have no trouble catching this guy. Like, I know he's not fast or not slower than us, so we should be able to catch up with the little turd. There we go. They're officially spotted. You can hear those big guns going off behind us. Alright, yeah, just maintain your course. I just hate the fact that these guys keep just popping up, going dark, popping up, going dark. Like, we should be able to catch up to them. They should not be able to escape us. They shouldn't be able to continuously pop up and disappear, pop up and disappear. Like, we should be faster than them. There is absolutely no reason that we shouldn't be faster than them. Considering we have a full 1 knot advantage, like, we should be able to close the distance and spot them. Of course, we're not launching the goddamn torpedoes. They just pop up and disappear. Pop up and disappear. This is what these guys have been doing this whole time. Okay, torps in the water. More torps in the water. They've officially... Oh, wait, we detected torpedoes. The enemy has not detected our torpedoes. Okay, now they've detected our torpedoes. I would imagine they dodged them, but... they're so far away, man. Okay, grab the light cruisers. Like, technically, these light cruisers are slower, but they would have better spotting. We've scored a hit. Oh god. I literally about drove into those torps. Okay, you follow these guys. Shit. Of course. I look away. These guys are going to be little turd burglars. Try shooting HE. See what that does. Oh, you don't have the range, do you? 9 kilometers. I mean, you should have the range. Come on now. Okay, we're about to have our torps back. Of course, they go dark again. We've taken flooding, so that's going to slow us down. Come on. We have our torps. Just gotta get a chance to frickin' use them. Launch the torps, little turds. Torp! Okay, torps in the water. Alright, you guys go ahead and retreat. Light cruisers are close enough that they're spotting now. We're already on loose formation, so that's good. Torpedo hit! Take that, you little turd! All the trouble you've given me! You deserve to eat a torpedo! Karma's a bitch! I told you today was the day! You didn't believe me. We were gonna hunt you to the ends of the earth. I was never gonna give up on you, little turd. Look out, battleships! Dodge, dodge, dodge! Turn, turn, turn! Slow down and turn. Dare eat a torpedo right now. Don't you do it. Beautiful. And we dodged the torpedoes. Finally, the Zrinyi is gone! You little turd. No more will he trouble us with his little torpedoes. No more. You started live streaming last week as a fleet. Nice. Willing to put in the work to start a... You work from home, so... Alright. I mean, I encourage everybody to jump in there and do it, man. If it's what you truly enjoy doing, like if you want to entertain people or you want to make videos for a living, go for it. There's nothing stopping you except you. Like that's the beauty of it. Like literally nothing stopping you from creating a free YouTube account and starting a YouTube video or a YouTube channel. Nothing. Anybody can do it. I'm nothing special. It just takes time. Figure out what you enjoy doing. There's an audience out there for no matter what it is. It doesn't even have to be gaming. You can do whatever you want. Like if you've got a specific like specialty that you do, like if you've got a specific like job that you do really, really well, you can stream that shit and people will watch. It's just you gotta like, or you can make videos on it and people will watch. It's just one of those things. Like you gotta find what you enjoy doing. That way it doesn't feel like work, because at the end of the day, it's going to end up being hard to continue doing something you don't enjoy yourself. Albania's leader was found to support terrorists who disrupt us. Okay. Well, in that case, where's the there is no conquest. It was a lie. It was a lie! Our army force has... How do they have more people than they started with? This has got to be bugged out, too. Like, this is legitimately bugged. Alright, well, we're not worried about that. We're worried about this. This heavy cruiser's all by its lonesome. We have way more than we need here, so we are guaranteed to take this in 5 months, or 4 more months, I should say. Speaking of guarantees, where are my battleships that were being refitted? They are good to go. Osaka, Kojin are back in action, baby. Let's go. All right, who is the fleet that we need to send them to? Should be... Okay, this one ended up in the wrong fleet, so we need to move Teikaku over to the other battleship fleet, which is this one. Move him, please. And then, of course, Kojin and Osaka, you also need to join that fleet. We have finally brought them back together. Hopefully. Well, soon anyway. Soon! Okay, these 2 destroyers should be good to go, so we're also going to put them over here. We have 3 DDs there, 1 DD there, so we want them over there. Who is this battleship? Why are you by yourself? Huh? Oh, that's a heavy cruiser. Teikaku is moving over here. That's the other ones. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, baby! Soon the Austro-Hungarians will fall. Because no one can hold up to the Empire of Japan. No one. What up, Nathan? Welcome to the stream. You finally got to catch one of my live streams. Glad you got to stop in, my dude. Welcome. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you're able to learn. It's always good to see new faces in chat. All right, the heavy cruiser Urzerzog? Kaiser Karl VI class heavy cruiser. It's got 4 7.1 or 7.3 inch guns and lots of secondaries with torpedoes, of course, because every fucking cruiser known to man has all the torpedoes you could ever ask for. It's all right though, because our light cruisers will mop the floor with this little turd. That I can assure you. What up, Giovanni? Welcome. Thank you so much. You stay blessed as well. Appreciate you dropping in. Scotty, good to see you as well. I'm doing well. Appreciate you dropping in. The Austro-Hungarian monitor SMS Bodrog fired the first shots of World War I on the night of 28th of July, 1914, when she and 2 other monitors shelled Serbian defenses near Belgrade. Is it Belgrade or is it Belgrade? Probably Belgrade, but it sounds more fancy if it's Belgrade. Does that matter? I feel like that matters. Alright, go away. Cruisers, it's on you. Hunt him down and destroy him. By any means necessary. Preferably before he can shoot you back. Let's take a look at this heavy cruiser, shall we? Okay, so it's a modern heavy cruiser. It's just built really, really weirdly. Lots of torpedoes up front, so they're going to have good torp angles. We got another torp launcher there. No, that's secondaries. Just these torp launchers here. What are the odds that this heavy cruiser's faster than us? I wouldn't think he is. Like, he shouldn't be faster than us. We're capable of 36.1 knots. He should not be that fast. Also, we can fire out to 29, or no, I like, we can fire out to 22.4 kilometers. Currently almost in range. We're starting shelling with AP. Okay, so we are closing on him, so he's definitely not going to get away. Our range for AG, 18.3. He definitely seems to have armor. I wonder if he's going to be one of those weird designs that just has armor out the wazoo. Soon enough, we will know. Are we within 18? Nope. Yeah. Still closing. Okay, we damaged a torpedo. That's always a good sign. Oh, we damaged a torpedo set of fire. Starting to get some torpedoes, or some pins. The fact that he can't even shoot us yet is hilarious. We're almost in range for HE, and once that happens, this guy is toast, literally. Kilometers is the range that we need. Alright, HE should start I'm betting that freaking cruiser has ridiculous armor. We've run into a couple of cruisers like this that the AI builds where they just build it with like super armor. Makes it a god darn tank. But unfortunately for him, we have HE and a lot of it, so we'll simply burn him to the ground. Be within range of shooting HE. Alright, so currently we've got lots of damage instability. He's already lost 20% of his crew. Look at his armor. 11-inch main belt, 11-inch forebelt, 9.2 aft belt, 6.5 main deck, 11.1 foredeck, and an 8. Yeah, this is an armored tank. Of a heavy cruiser. Unfortunately, it's not going to help him. We're going to burn him to the ground. He's capable of 32 knots as well, so it's pretty crazy. This is his guns. He has 7.3-inch guns. We all have 7-inch guns, and lots of them. And they're pretty accurate. Some would say scarily accurate. Let's go abreast. Spread out a little bit. Get more guns on target. We just doubled our firepower, boys. Burn him to the ground. Burn them all! Yeah, as I said, we basically have no chance to pin, but I'm going to try at this angle and see if we can. It's like 30 or 25% chance to pin. So you gotta imagine some of these are getting pin, right? Okay, I lied. Back to the HE! Burn him to the ground! I like how we've destroyed like every secondary, every torpedo. Like, this man has been absolutely ruined before he ever got a chance to start shooting at us. Wait, what? No! What is going on? No! Stop! Detach! What in the world? Lord have mercy. I hate that misclick bullshit. Get back up in there. Don't let this little turd get away. He's at 17.5 kilometers because of that little stunt you just pulled. There's another flood. That'll slow it down. I don't think he'll be able to like pump that out with as many dead people as he has on board. He currently has 33.6% of his crew lost. If we get him to 45%, he'll capitulate just due to high casualties. He'll surrender. That's assuming we don't burn him down with too much fire beforehand. I bet he thought he was getting away too. Could you imagine? Like, you're under extreme pressure from an entire enemy fleet of cruisers that are going to kill you, and then they just suddenly turn around and run. Like, can you imagine what would go through those sailors' minds? They'd be like, "Oh my God, are we going to live? Are they giving up?" And then they just turn around and continue to kill you. It's the ultimate psychological warfare. I hope so too. I think it would be really, really cool to see me get back into the CC program after the 2 years. It's actually been over 2 years at this point. what's going to happen first. Is he going to sink? Is he going to lose all of his structure? Is he going to burn to the ground? Or is he going to lose all of his people and surrender? There it is. Extensive fire wins. Like, we were going to kill him in one of all of those ways, eventually. Like, he was very close to capitulating due to high casualties. He was very close to the extensive fire. He was very close to losing all of his structure, and he was very close to flooding out. Like, he was dying. He was gonna die. There was no getting away from that. What up, Scotty? Appreciate you dropping in. Have I ever thought about FPS? I'm assuming you mean first-person shooters. I have. I'm not as good as I used to be. My eyesight in my right eye, plus the fact that I'm older and I don't have the reflexes that I used to, has definitely shown its course. Especially considering a lot of FPS games nowadays use a skill-based matchmaker, which makes every game an absolute sweat fest of, it's just not enjoyable for me anymore. Yeah, it has been a little over 2 years. It was at the very end of 2021. I want to say it was October of 2021 that I got kicked out. All I can do is just keep trying to improve and hope that they're willing to bring me back in. They did always say that if I manage to get myself under control and can keep myself there, that I would have a spot back in the CC program. So all I can do is do the best I can. Still bugged. All right, what do we got here? 3 more months, baby. 3 more months. Let's go. And then there will be a massive land grab by every country that borders any of their territory. I think that's the biggest difference between me and a lot of the folks that have been kicked out of CC program, is that, like, I acknowledge that I screwed up. I knew, I made the mistakes. So, I have no hard feelings against them, like some people do. I actually still have a decent relationship with all of the folks from Wargaming that I've talked to. I've never had an issue with Blip. I've never had an issue with Orochi's the new CC or community manager. Never had an issue with Robin. Never had an issue with Takane back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember Takane, but never had an issue with him. Like, we never had issues. They just had an issue with the way I acted during live streams when it came to naming and shaming in particular. They said being upset and showing frustrations and stuff is fine as long as I'm not naming and shaming, which is what ended up getting me kicked out. Yeah, Scotty. I mean, you're hitting the nail on the head there. That definitely was not a good period of wasn't good for me. Let's just put it that way. And it took me a while to get to a point where I was done with it. France, uh-oh. Oh, wait, we're not allies with the U.S. anymore. So, ha! Take that, U.S. You want to lose, or you want to end our abilities? All right, we have the Kaiser Karl VI, which is the namesake of her class. We have another one of these little turd burglar light cruisers that have all the torpedoes. This one should be hilarious because all of these battleships have been upgraded to modern, like, ridiculous sniper builds. So this should be hilarious. You're watching me on your TV now? Nice. Uryu Sodakishi was an admiral of the Imperial Japanese Navy who fought in the First Sino-Japanese War and the Russo-Japanese War. His most notable activity was at the Battle of Chemulpo Bay, where his forces defeated the Russian cruiser Varyag and the gunboat Koretz. He also participated in the Battle of Tsushima. I've never even heard of this guy. At least he's not in World of Warships Legends anyway. Oh my god, we're already shooting him. He's 40 kilometers away and we're already shooting at him. That is crazy. Speed up time. Imagine we hit him. Alright, we want to split these guys apart. Let's detach. Because Hitogoroshi, Osaka, Shogun, Alright, Shogun, where are you at? You can go ahead and retreat, because you don't have the range for this. And I'd much rather, like, take a limited number of y'all out there. Destroyers, go out there and spot these little turds for me, please. Light cruisers, I'm gonna have you just go ahead and retreat. Teikaku and Kojin, you guys are fine. If we split these guys, though, is Kojin capable of faster speed? Question mark. He is. That's what I thought. He's limited in speed right now because of the weather, I would imagine. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay. In that case, destroyer. Like, it's just a matter of time before we hit these little turds. Okay. Everybody can follow. There's our first hit. 4,000 damage. That's huge. That was a 16-inch hit from Osaka. My god, that is disgusting. He's dead! Goodbye, little turd waffle. Alright, destroyer on the left, or light cruiser, whatever it is. Murder with utmost impunity, please. Corpse. We're spotting, or if the battleships are spotting at this point. Okay, go ahead and retreat. I feel like the battleships are capable of spotting them at this point. All we gotta do is land a hit and he's done. There it is. That's death. Good luck waking up from that one, sunshine. You ain't running from nobody anymore. Be a shame if you were to eat one of those torpedoes. Be a real shame. Come on, Bruce. Hit him with a torp. Or hit him with a gun. I don't care which. Okay, apparently we were the ones spotting him, so let's get back out there and spot him again. Let's go ahead and detach. Done. Dude, these sniper battleships are something else, man. And yeah, I mean, you have to. You have to. Like, nobody wants that amount of toxicity in their life. Right? At some point, he's gonna have to, like, realize that he's not gonna have anybody in his life if he continues to act the way he does. And maybe that's okay with him. And if so, I mean, more power to him. But it's rough. But I wish him the best. Always have. Like I said, I considered him a close friend. Him and Aaron were considered brothers, and I still consider Aaron a brother. So what does that tell you? Yeah. Yeah, I still have more subs than World of Warships Legends does. Which is hilarious. That's something I hope never changes. The amount of freaking soldiers they've supposedly lost over here, and yet they keep somehow managing to spawn in more soldiers and fight us back is ridiculous. Like, they should not have that many soldiers. For the love of God, at this point, we've basically killed their entire population. I know that's an exaggeration, but not by much. Alright, let's look at the Austro-Hungarian Navy at this point. They have 9 ships, including a battleship, a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and 6 destroyers. They have no more submarines left. They are building 29 ships. Will they build those 29 ships in the next 2 months? That is the question. I would argue probably not. Especially given the... Oh, we initiated a land invasion from Kosovo as well. Of course we did. What up, Cosmo with a K? Appreciate you dropping in. Hope you're having a good night. Aaron really is. Like, Aaron is a truly good dude. He's a fun guy to work out with too, man. He's funny as hell in person. He's actually funnier in person than he is, like, when he streams. And he's pretty funny when he streams. It's a long-ass drive for me to get down there to visit Aaron. It's like 6 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. One way. It's a long old drive. How long till the update for Legends? Sorry, I just saw this Central California. I believe it should already be going. Or maybe it starts at like 4 and goes until like 7:30, something like that. I forget what it is. To be perfectly honest, but it's something like that. If it hasn't already started, it should start soon. But it usually takes a couple of hours for the servers to restart. Welcome back, Torch. Appreciate you. All right, let's take out some more of their transports. I mean, at this point, they can't have any army left. Yeah, this just seems to be bugged. Like, literally every turn, it's saying that we lost 134, they lost 200,000. And yet they still keep, like, bringing more somehow. All right, one more turn. I don't know why we decided to try to take it by land when we are guaranteed to get it next turn anyway. All right, Hitogoroshi, Kojin. See, Osaka and Teikaku are the same. I think it's time to go ahead and turn Shokaku or Shogun here into a museum ship. To be perfectly honest. So I think we go ahead and grab. Well, let's leave him there to finish off the war against the Austro-Hungarians here. Politics-wise, how we looking? French are basically going to go to war with us any moment. Like, literally any moment, the war with France breaks out. So even if this was the end of the war, like, there's a pretty good chance that France is immediately going to declare war on us. Let's find out. This should be the end of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Yeah, Albania ended up getting its freedom from the Italians after the war with Italy was over. So Italy has been shoved back into, like, they have Iraq, but they have their core provinces and that's it. So I think the next major hurdle for us is going to be France, and we're going to have to move quickly to try to deal with all of these French problems that we're going to have. Ukraine, yeah, Ukraine ended up like that. That's a real annoying sore spot for me. The fact that we literally on the turn. Oh my God, it's froze again. God dang it. On the turn that we would have gotten the naval invasion of Ukraine finished, they somehow declared their independence. So annoying. What up, Joey? Appreciate you dropping in. Glad you enjoy. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's try this again. Man, this stream has been a lot of complications tonight. It's been freezing up on us. The stream crashed earlier. Like, it's just been a mess. It's been a good one. It's just been a mess. Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Little dueling banjos for you guys. Boy, we've seen a lot of loading screens tonight. But the campaign is drawing to an end, man. Like we've done so well. Like we've done way better than I ever expected to do, especially after the start that we had. If you guys go back and watch episode 1 and remember like how rough it was when we first started, the fact that we're even here is hilarious. All right, let's finish this. End this war. Give me Montenegro. Oh no, they finished the... I swear to God, if they finish their construction and stop me from taking this province, I'm gonna lose it. Y'all are about to see me rage something fierce if that's... Because they just finished the ships. If that stopped me from taking this godforsaken port, I'ma lose it. I called it too. I knew the game was gonna cheat some bullshit like that. Don't do it to me, game. Give me the port. It was 100% chance to succeed. We have way more tonnage than is ever needed to take this port. Don't make me do it. I will murder every ship that you just built and take it anyway. Don't test me. Bosnia doesn't actually have a port. It's Montenegro. Bosnia is landlocked, according to this map. What up, heathen? Is there a heathen ship? I don't think so anymore. I think that was a pretty early design, if I remember correctly. Didn't we? I think it was this campaign where we had the heathens early on. Could be wrong. Montenegro changed hands while it was attacked from many sides. Beautiful. You done! Okay, wait. They do not have a port, so I think they will capitulate next turn. I mean, technically, you would think Slovenia would have a port here, but they don't have a port either. So, that should be the end of this war, in theory. And France is right there knocking on the door. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get rid of, let's see, the Sol. Oh my God, we have so much to clean up here. The Soluses were killed, so they're gone. They're gone. Battle cruisers wise, do we have any battle cruisers left? We do not. So we can get rid of the Cthulhu class. The Fukushimas, I don't think we have any of those left either. No, it's the Raikiris, the Katanas, the Chingans, Sakawas. So that can go. I haven't cleaned this stuff up in so long, it's ridiculous. Let's get rid of the Kojin there. The Kirin class destroyer. Yamato. Hitogoroshi's already got another one there. Shogun is done. We will be retiring it. Yagan has a newer thing, so we can delete that. Osaka has a newer one as well, so we can delete that. Hitogoroshi also has one. We can get rid of that. The Zenmetsus, we can potentially refit them, so we're going to hold that. Raikiri, Kirin destroyers. I mean, do we still have the destroyers? The Kirin class? Yeah, we still have a few. We have a bunch of Kirins. Okay. Okay. We have a lot of Kirins still. I don't think we're going to refit them, though. I think we're going to end up building a new destroyer. It'll be probably the last destroyer we build. So we'll get rid of that. We have the Kotetsu. Does that even exist anymore? Or was that one of the ones that got sunk? Yeah, I don't think the Kotetsu is a thing. I think it might have gotten sunk. It's a shame that we're not going to be able to have a museum ship for some of the battleships because they got killed. What was this thing? Oh, this was the 15-inch battleship. Yep. Alright, well, it's gone. This is the latest. This is the latest. Sakawa's, Osaka's. Okay. We're not going to be building any more Zenmetsu, so we can actually get rid of that design. Because we do... Or no. We can refit them. Keep that. Alright. Cool. Well, next turn. Watch. We'll end the... Because the Austro-Hungarians capitulate, or at least they should this turn, all their government or all their territory becomes ungoverned. Watch what happens next. They will literally end up like we will have peace for all of like maybe a month, and then the French will declare war on us. An STD class? Nah. You saw USS Little Rock? What up, Ladon? When is the next tank building stream? Once they come out with a new update, I will definitely be doing more of that. I gotta wait for the update. They've got some good stuff coming up in the works. We can come up with better names than STDs. Come on now. What up, Joe McNally? A turd burglar class? Car last class of destroyers, the turd burglars. Just fill them full of freaking torpedoes that are 24-inch torpedoes. Have like 24 torpedoes or something like that. 24 or 30 of them. I don't even know if I could. I bet we could. I bet we could. Oh my god, it's froze again. Fuck! Game. What is going on tonight? This game is... I think it's probably that we're getting close to like having too much money. Like, I bet there's a cap on the amount of like naval budget you can have. And I think we're probably getting close to it. It's probably starting to like screw up the game. Watching it on TV is so weird. I know one thing, it is definitely messing up tonight. For sure. And yes, it is incredible how big a battleship is in person. Pics do not do it justice. You visited North Carolina? Nice. I've been getting a lot of people telling me that there's like some sort of like paranormal like sleepover night on North Carolina, where you get to go through the hull of the ship and even tour like the torpedo damage section of the ship. That's in March, I think March 9th. I'm contemplating it, but I don't know that I'll have the money, let alone being able to drive down there. I don't like driving that far in my Subaru. My little $500 Subaru's got 300 and some odd thousand miles on it. Okay. Let's end this once and for all, shall we? Next turn, please. Okay, it actually went this time. So these guys should capitulate. We just unlocked Advanced Fire Control 4. And it looked like we just completed construction of some new ships. What up, Rodney? Appreciate you dropping in. Is Railroads dead? Honestly, I love that game, but it was a game that I played with a friend, and it just didn't, like, playing by myself just doesn't have the same feel. So, I just haven't been playing it. And the Austro-Hungarian Empire is officially dissolved. Now, what I will end up doing, we're going to go ahead and end this stream here. We're currently not at war. France is on the verge of declaring war on us. We are still making $4.3 billion per month, despite having like our Navy out, which is hilarious. So what I'm probably going to do is just park. Let's see. Let's try to get these guys sent to the right places first. Because we are going to end up having to defend ourselves against the French here. Like, legitimately. I think one of the first places we need to strike is over here at Eritrea and Djibouti. And then we need to start thinking about taking their African territories. Because I guarantee they're going to try to attack us, like, immediately. So I think we need to set up preemptively to deal with all of these guys. So Shogun's retirement is going to be postponed for a little while longer. See, Shogun is very old, 14-inch. Takaka and Osaka, they're going to be together. I think we send... Let's see, these guys are, what, 96,000 tons apiece? Okay, so I think... All right, let's move down here. We're going to take Shogun. Kojin, a light cruiser, and a destroyer. This will move down to Djibouti to prepare for a naval invasion immediately upon being declared upon. Our main battle fleet, we need to split up these destroyers for sure. Okay. We have all of our heavy cruisers in here as well, so let's take and separate a fleet specifically to deal with the Western Mediterranean. It'll be our heavy cruiser fleet. So we don't need heavy cruisers in a battleship division. So we will send the heavy cruisers out and give them... I mean, we have plenty of these destroyers, so maybe give them 4 destroyers as an escort. It seems fair. They will be a convoy raider because we have to knock down their fleet as quickly as possible. So we will set them to invade. We have these 4 light cruisers with 3 destroyers. These guys will also be convoy raiders in the central Mediterranean. Set them to invade. I like how we're not even at war with them yet. We are already, like, planning on the whole, like, thing. We don't play around. Like, we know what's coming. We're not stupid. We know what's coming. The good news is we control Gibraltar, despite the fact that they control, like, this. So, like, if they try to come in from the Atlantic, they can't. They have to go all the way around Africa to come in through this side. So if we take Djibouti, we can literally trap them out of the Mediterranean. Now, the biggest fear for me here would we have a lot of territory here that's relatively unguarded, which means transports are going to be annihilated. And we're just now getting our guys back. So I think we need to make sure that we have the ability to protect. I think they're commissioning. That's why I can't move them yet. But that's good. At least our light cruisers are finished. That'll at least help us quite a bit. We're gonna probably build a lot more where that came from, because we need that army logistics for what we're about to have to do. Like, we legitimately need it. But they have territory up here. They have territory through here. We know that they have a decent-sized navy. But yeah, so we will pick this up in the next episode. I've got everything sorted out as best I can. But I'm getting a phone call as well, so I'm going to have to call it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.